We can make a mashup right now.
Hey, you guys. I said, hey, you
with
guys.
Like, how much was this hoodie?
I don't know. I got it such a long time ago.
Back when they were like $2.50.
Yeah, back when I could get this at Walmart. Did you see my necklace?
No.
Guess what it says.
Fucking look like a koala out here.
Yeah, for real.
You think for real? I look like a
No,
koala?
no. We would look decent for our Q&A, but no.
Of course not.
Forever hold up, never mind. Oh, I spy with my little light. I spy with my little light. Oh, I spy with my little light. I spy with my little light. Oh,
What's up, everyone?
Hey.
It's what you've all been waiting for. Our concert Q&A. We harmonized.
Dang.
Oh. Alright, guys. So we tweeted for you to send us questions regarding concerts and all that stuff, traveling.
And y'all sent them.
Y'all sent them. We honestly didn't expect so many questions.
Okay, shall we start?
Alright. Shall we dance? So we are going to pick half of the questions that we received because there are so many and we don't want to make this another 3-hour video because
Still makes it 3-hour video.
we know you guys will watch it, but like we don't want to do that to you. No, but some of them are like repeats, so we'll just go through them. Let's
Okay,
get
shall I
started.
just like
Yes.
do
Alley Cat 4444.
My
That's
God,
4
it-
4s, right? Okay. Asked, what was your favorite concert and what is your favorite concert moment? Love you guys. First of all,
Love
we love
you.
you. Second, my favorite concert was probably Monsta X in New York.
What is your favorite concert moment?
My favorite concert moment is probably when Yogyum and Bam Bam noticed our signs. After that, it was just disaster.
Favorite concert was... Wow, we've been to so many that I'm
So
like...
many.
I think my favorite concert is going to be either Big Bangs or Shinies. My favorite concert moment had to have been when Jackson took a selfie with me. Okay, ready?
Go! We're like
Hello?
spinning the wheel, kind of. You should.
I'm gonna assume this says powdered sugar.
Hell yeah, it does.
PXWDEREDXSXG.
Yes.
How do you make those derp posters?
Well, you get a piece of cardboard. Actually, it's like a foam board. And you just blow up your picture. If your printer doesn't print like large photos, all you have to do is cut it in 4. And you could do that by opening it on Microsoft Word. You could basically print it out like that and then you just paste it together and you make a big face. It's honestly, it's just that. We don't do anything special. I used to work at a place where I could blow up things, so where I could blow up pictures, so it made it easier for me. If you guys want a video of it, you could let us know in the comments and we'll do one. How do you get high touch and photo op?
That's a good question.
That's a fantastic question. I wish I had this magical answer.
Yeah.
But we honestly struggle. We fight.
But if you're asking for the technical question, you pick P1 or P2.
Yeah.
Usually, I know that I don't think the concerts in Korea have this. I really doubt they do. But in America, they do P1, P2, P3, P4, blah, 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 blah. And then each one has a specific benefit.
Yeah.
And then you fight for them.
Hard.
To the death. By the way, that was asked by Vanessa.
Oh, hey, Vanessa.
So Vanessa.
Sorry.
Jackie's got 7. Me.
I'm gonna change my
Kmreacts
name to
got
Cass's got
7.
7. Oh.
How do you figure out your budget? Is it the same every time? And how do you know when something isn't worth it? Concert price and hotel price. Well, How do we budget?
We don't.
We don't. Literally, we're out with the first day. We're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna survive with air. And the next day, we're like, K-barbecue or not?
Literally, that's how it goes.
And then we just sit there whilst eating K-barbecue, and we're like, weren't we supposed to budget?
Yeah, like, after this, no one talked to me.
Yeah, the next day.
So, we going to Flag Games now?
No, but for real, like, we try to save up as much as we can. Literally, as much as we can.
Even, like, let's say you buy a bag of chips and you buy it with $5 and your chips were $1. Save those 4. If you don't have anything else to buy, literally save those 4. Get a jar, like a mason jar. They're like, what, $2 at Michael's? Or if you don't want to spend anything, get a shoebox or something and stick everything there and put it somewhere where you'll remember where it is. And
obviously.
That's it. I have this like money jar that I just throw everything in there. And then when the time comes, I have money.
Is it the same every time? Yes.
Yes.
And how do you know when something isn't worth it? Well,
oh, everything's worth it. I'm kidding. No. I don't know.
But like concert price and hotel price. Concert prices, honestly, if it's over $250, like, and it's not something that is guaranteed any sort of benefit, then I don't think it's worth it, because there are so many other concerts that are gonna come and that are going to happen, and they have so many benefits. Freaking Monster X had 2 benefits in one.
For, you know, like $180.
Yeah, and for really good prices. So just be aware of like what benefits, the seating and stuff like that. Hotel price, we usually stick to the same shit. We literally always stick to the same things all the time.
We just play with numbers basically until we find something that we really could all agree on, and that's just it.
We literally sit down and fight. I'm kidding.
And you can't fall in love with the first thing you see.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be something better. At Man Fan.
What's up, man?
Fan. How do you feel when you're next to one of your subscribers at the concert? I recognize you. We were next to you at Monster X in Atlanta.
And we saw him at Card.
Yes.
That was so cool.
It feels awesome. It's cool. Like when we walk in somewhere and they're like, "Oh my God, it's you guys," and we're like, "It's us."
It's y'all.
And then when we find out that you guys are close to us or next to us and stuff, that's lit, because the turn up is always better when there's more people.
Exactly. Forgot 7 in Miami. Dude, we were out there like,
We love it. So if you ever see us at a show, you can hit us up. We're always down for the turn up.
Definitely.
Yeet.
Kpop Miami.
Hey!
What airlines and hotels do you guys typically stay in when you go to New York City and Atlanta? We
fly like any airline, to be honest, except Frontier.
Frontier. There's some weird ones like South something or West something.
West Airlines.
Something
I mean,
like
those never come out for us though. Like,
we usually, the ones that we like look for are American Airlines, JetBlue, Delta. Where do we stay in? We just find hotels.
We like to stay in the city, but we have no preference.
Yeah.
I mean, if the price is the same and we stayed there before, or the price is better, even better for us.
Yeah.
But we don't like have like a specific, like, we have to stay here. No, there's not really.
It's just whatever's cheaper, whatever's more convenient. Usually in New York City, we tend to go for a DoubleTree.
Yeah, because the cook is
fire. In Atlanta, we never stayed in one place more than once.
Hopeful Cookie Mon. I know I'm probably late as fuck, but what concerts, events do you plan on going on in 2018? Let me tell you something.
Let's start.
Let me tell you something right now. We're going to Astro. We're going to God7. We're going to Monster X.
Yeah.
We're going to Block B. We're going to Card. We're going
to
to BAP. We're going to EXO. We're going to BTS. We're going to Red Velvet. We're going to Twice. We're going to Blackpink. Do you want me to continue? We're going to Pentagon.
We're going to KCON LA.
We're going to VIX. We're definitely going to KCON LA. We can't miss out on that.
Yeah, we've been missing out too much.
Hey, if you want to like give me like a discount code or something.
Invite us or something.
Like, we are down to go anywhere as long
Yeah.
as, you know, we got them funds because it comes out of our pockets.
Mon_Jumon. How stressful is it to get tickets once they are released? Also, are the lines at the venue very stressful? To get tickets,
I got stressed by EXP Edition reading this question.
always stressed, always, when tickets come out. Also, are the lines at the venue very stressful? Only if it's general admission.
Yeah.
Only. That's very stressful. It's very, very, very stressful.
If it's not general admission, don't even line up until the doors open.
Yeah, don't even, literally, you can wait until the show actually starts and you can show up.
Yeah.
We do it all the time.
Michelle Green, 20.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey girl, what sites do you usually use to book flights and hotels? We use Skyscanner, Booking.com, Expedia,
That's it.
Cheapaware sometimes.
Maria Vega 191 asked,
Hey, from
"Hey,
Miami.
girl, how do you plan? How do you plan? When it's in a different state, do you pay hotel room before or when you get there? What do you reserve or pay first? Oh, and what airline do you fly?"
We don't plan.
No planning here.
We do plan, but it's like nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing extreme.
Yeah. When it's in a different state, we do like half and half. I kind of prefer to pay before, like pay everything up front. But if the hotel calls for having to pay there, I'm fine with that too. We usually buy bundles. So there's not anything that we like reserve or pay first. And we fly JetBlue, American, and Delta. Sometimes Spirit. Depends on how badly we want to turn up.
Matt, I don't want to
Makita?
butcher your name. Makita Rain. Can you tell me where you can get real tickets from? Thanks, love you.
Love you too.
Love you. Real tickets, Ticketmaster, of course. Well, depends where they sell them from. It could be Ticketmaster
Yeah.
or Access or Fly Ticket, Ticketfly, whatever the heck it's called. Or StubHub. I feel like StubHub is pretty legit.
Yeah, and I don't think we've ever purchased from Vivid Seats, but we kind of like use it.
Yeah,
like
to
to
look.
look.
Vivid Seats, I think, is legit too.
eBay, don't even go close to eBay.
No.
Please.
Nothing like that. Nothing like eBay,
It's so
Craigslist.
sus. Maybe it's real, but it's sus.
Sometimes there's like I know on Facebook there's a lot of groups for events where they sell tickets. So maybe there.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Crying _ JPG. JPEG.
Should have been JYP, but I know what.
I've never been to a concert before. What kind of advice do you have for someone who has yet to experience their first concert? Eat.
Yes.
Stay hydrated. Don't bring unnecessary things.
Yeah.
Like if you could just bring your phone and like money.
Yeah, the bare minimum, literally.
Yeah. Bring your body. That's it.
Have lots of fun. Live in the moment, fam.
Turn up.
Hey, turn up.
Hey.
Turn up.
Hey.
From Javi, I have one. My friends from America say that getting first row is like the Hunger Games. You're not wrong. Here in my country, you literally have to run for it, and if you're too slow, well, you're in the back suffocating and dying. I didn't ask the question. I'm dumb, sorry. Me. About what I said above, the first paragraph, is it true? I'm really curious. I want to know if it's just my country that make people run for it. Do they really make you run for it? I'm sure.
Here, for the most part, the venues try to stop you from running, but people do what they want. I personally...
Oh, wait. For some reason, I thought they meant get first row as in ticket-wise.
No.
Oh, okay. I was confused. Never mind. Yeah, they do try to stop you, but
There's...
people run anyway.
When we went to Mos X in New York, they walked you in.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Like, you got to a certain point where they would let you go and you just go for it.
Yeah.
Basically.
But it was really strange. Like, I've never been walked in. I think for the most part, concerts that are general admission are the same in every place.
Yeah.
Aubrey, in a video you guys said it was so hard to find EXO tickets and yet you still ended up going. How? Where did you find tickets after they sold out for any group? I'm high-key stressed as fuck that I'm gonna miss out when our kings come to slay our asses. Krusty Crew, 5 ever. Heart.
Krusty Crew 5 ever.
I'm assuming that you're referring to EXO in Chicago because EXO in New York was easy.
Yeah.
It was really difficult. I guess it's because like that was basically EXO's like first thing.
Yeah.
So, and they only had 2 cities, I believe it was, or like 3. It wasn't many cities.
But the venue was small.
Yeah.
Rosemont was very small for EXO.
We ended up finding tickets together, but we bought it off of someone later. You asked where we find them afterwards, and we usually find them on like Facebook groups. Twitter, you can find it if you search in the keywords, but you have to be careful with who's selling it. Not just Twitter, like any place. Just be careful. Have them send you proof, like have them like write their name on a piece of paper or something in front of a ticket, or like in front of the screen. Like do something that helps you make sure that that ticket's real. Because those are transactions that no one can help you with if they scam you.
Exactly. And always use PayPal.
Always use PayPal.
How hard is it getting P1 tickets?
Hard carry, hey.
Hard carry, hey, AF family.
No, it's really hard.
Like, I think the only time we've never truly like suffered for P1 was card.
Yeah. Jackie, dang, Jackie, you out here.
Yeah, Jackie out here, yeah.
How do you prepare, manage to stay in line for long periods of time? I always think whenever I do get to go to my first K-pop concert, it'll be alone. So I wonder, what if I'm hungry or need to pee? And can I bring a backpack like it's just me? You know, cry face. Well, we usually go in groups of like 3 or 4, because it's usually me, Michelle, and my sister, and sometimes it's me, Michelle, my sister, and Priscilla. So we alternate. And the best advice I could give you if you're going alone is make friends with the people around you. Everyone's in the same position, so I'm sure they'll be glad to hold your spot for you, you know? Just make sure you make friends with them, and then, like, let's say you're the last person in line. When the person comes, you make friends with them as soon as they get there. So it's not, like, awkward, so, like, hey, you know? Like, just make friends with them. Everyone's there for the same reason. No one's gonna look at you weird, and if they do, tell them to...
Favorite memory from this year. Also, I love you guys so much.
This was asked in 2017, so...
Favorite memory from last year. Also, I love you guys so much.
I love you too.
I love you more.
I love you the most.
Weird.
My favorite memory from this year...
Last year?
This year... I feel like my favorite memory was the first half of the year, because we were literally on a plane every single month, sometimes twice a month. And I feel like it was very busy for us, and we loved that. So I think that was my favorite memory, traveling.
You're right. Yes, but like I'm trying to be more specific. My favorite memory...
Excuse me. Trying to one-up me.
No, because it's like a more specific memory. It was... BAP and EXO.
Oh,
literally was like a week or less apart, BAP and EXO, and those were one of my 2 favorite groups of all time. So seeing them so close together, I was like, shit, fuck.
Typical Spring B4 asks, how do you feel after the concert? I feel okay.
Many things.
Yes, very happy. Especially if it's our first time seeing them. It's a very interesting feeling. You knew they were real, but now that they're in front of you, you're like, holy shit, these people are real.
The thing is that sometimes it's hard for me to believe that they are real.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes where I leave the concert and I like my mind makes, I don't know how, it's hard to explain, like I still feel like they're not real.
I feel like that's gonna be me when Lay comes.
When Lay comes, that's gonna be me for sure when I see Winner and Red Velvet. Because I've been so obsessed with wanting to see them, and I see them on my screen all the time. And when I see them in person, I'm gonna be like, whoa. But then I leave, and then I still, I remember what I see on the screen. Yeah. So it's like, wait, it kind of like mind fucks me sometimes.
It does. You imagine what a whole B2B looks like? We're also dragging ass after the concert. Yeah. Especially if it's general admission. We're like, ugh.
Yeah, we're like, fuck my life. Don't be concerned or don't be alarmed if we leave out there fucking on all 4s.
Yeah. Because shaped like a freaking L.
How do you feel when idols notice you, like in Turbulence when Bam Bam said, "Oh my God, that's them"?
By Nabia Jeffries.
Nabia Jeffries.
Honestly, that was like weird.
That was the first time it ever happened to us, and it for sure was. It wasn't because of YouTube, for sure.
No, yeah.
It had to
we
have
had
been because we saw them.
2,000 subs.
I don't even remember.
We like that was a while. Wait, that was like
No.
a year ago.
That was a year ago.
A year ago.
Do you remember
Yeah,
they
we
got
had
6K?
No.
5 to 6K probably.
No, because we did carpool karaoke 6K.
Oh my God, I don't remember.
Wow.
I'm really bad at remembering things.
Yeah.
But it, yeah, but it felt so strange.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize what he said, because if I would have realized that he said that right then and there, I would have been like,
Yeah, it's me. It me.
It's the whole me right here. And
And you got something to
you
say?
just stop the whole line.
You got something to say? Who's trying to get the ass beat? It's a weird feeling.
Like there's some times where
And it goes by so fast, so you can be like, yeah.
yes, exactly. And there's times where like we have high touch and you look at them in the eye and it feels so weird. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a BAP's Young Jay's high touch for me was like
A
for
nightmare.
you too. I felt so strange. I was like,
Can I go?
Sir, right? This is not the time, sir.
Frioles.
Me.
How do you always run into the artist before or after? Like, do you do some voodoo ritual shit?
Listen,
If we did some voodoo ritual shit.
we'd make a how-to video on YouTube because we're tired.
Sick.
Sick and tired. The thing is that I would be okay with it if it was, like if I knew it was, like I'd be prepared.
Yeah.
Because it happens when I literally look like ass. I regret so many things. I regret them.
Yes.
But whatever, what happens, happens. We don't do anything. I still remember clearly the first time your sister said during VIX, spoiler, during VIX, where it happened, and she was like, they're not gonna believe us.
She literally
She
turned
literally
around
said
and
that.
was
She's like, she was walking before us, and it was me and Cass back there, like, great. Yeah, we were literally out here, and then Crystal turns on, she's like, it's gonna get to a point where they're not gonna believe us. I'm telling you right now. And she just keeps walking, and I'm like, oh.
and we're here like, do you want us to put a GoPro on our forehead?
Can you explain the seating, such as P1, or how difficult it was for you to buy your own tickets? Seating is not that difficult because there's seating charts. So like, you know what you're buying if you follow the chart.
I'm gonna throw shade though.
Throw it.
It's weird because some companies make it so that it's like P1, right? So P1 would be like the first 5 rows, and then half of 6 row is P1, and then the other half is P2.
Yeah.
Or they'll do half of it is, for example, like 6 row is P2, and the other half is nothing. And it's like,
It's fucking weird.
What?
We almost didn't have photo op with GOT7 in
Yeah.
Toronto because of that. Supposedly, we're not photo op or whatever because it could, like, literally right at our seats. It was the same row.
yeah.
But right at our seats, it was like, you're not P1. And I'm like, bitch, I'll fucking kill you right here.
I'll freaking smack you straight in the mouth.
Yeah. How difficult was it for you to buy your own tickets? It's not difficult at all. I don't know if you have to be 18 plus to buy tickets. Do you have to be?
No, I
right?
don't think so. You just
I
gotta
think
have a
so.
valid card.
You just gotta have a card. You
That's
just
it.
gotta have an account for whatever website's buying it. If you're buying it at the venue. I don't know if at the venue you have to be 18 plus. I don't think so, but
I don't think so.
Same.
But if the card isn't yours, you might have to take your ID.
yeah.
Their ID. Them.
Them. Yeah, they would have to come with you.
Yeah. Lauren Morales asks, how do you guys manage the time between flights and other responsibilities at home?
We don't.
Okay, this is how we work. Something gets announced, responsibilities, yeet. Like when
It's so
Kpop
bad.
Me was about to announce that next tour, we're like, okay,
Who's getting fired?
who's getting fired this week?
Like with school and stuff, usually,
I just do my homework beforehand.
yeah, or like we've learned to take online classes. Sometimes I have to take in class because I prefer it, but I make sure to go and rate my professor. I don't know, sometimes I prefer depending on the class. And I just go rate my professor. And
When they
make
got that
sure-
chili pepper.
The red ass chili pepper.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they fine.
They fine?
I walk in and I'm like,
But I just try to make sure that attendance isn't mandatory. For work, we're lucky that our jobs are very lenient with our schedules.
From the bottom.
How to not run out of storage when recording performances. You're asking the wrong people by extra 7 with 2 X's.
The thing is, I bought a phone that has 250 gigabytes just for this reason.
The thing is, I am that person. I did run out of memory.
So did I.
During GOT7
During
and during
BTS.
Monster X. I ran out of memory and I deleted everything, fam. Literally, like,
Quick as shit.
yeah, like it was like mid-song and I'm out here like, never gonna let you go. And I'm like,
Never gonna.
like, knock. Huh?
We haven't heard Never Ever Live
Yeah,
yet.
you're right. Knock. And then I'm out here like deleting Twitter and everything. Like I delete anything. Right? I delete chats. Family.
They take up everything.
Chats take up so much space because
You
send a lot
don't
of
think
shit.
about it.
Yeah. And like you don't think about deleting it. So sometimes I delete a chat and it's like 3 gigabytes available on your phone. And I'm like, oh my god.
Chris Jayakodi asks, okay, so I am planning to travel to the US whenever EXO announces their tour from my faraway land called Sri Lanka. Visa is my main issue thanks to the president. We feel you.
I'm sorry.
Considering I pass, should I get my BFF who lives there to get my tickets or can I do it from over here? You can do it as long as you go on like the website and you like go with the time zones, you could do it.
You can do it. Just in case, have your friend helping you.
Yeah.
Of course, but like something does go wrong with you getting it, she is a plan B, but I don't think there should be a problem.
Or he.
Or he. K-pop new era. How do you find out when the artist lands? Twitter. Literally, Twitter. Everyone's posting about it. If you look up the artist name airport in your city, there's going to be someone who's looking it up. Literally just like find someone who's also there and be like, hey, you know, like I feel like when it came to like One Direction and things like that, it was more of a secret.
Yeah.
For K-pop, it's more of like a welcoming thing. They want more people to be there.
But
I feel like
be human.
yeah, literally.
Be human if you're gonna go.
Yeah, don't get
Not
crazy.
shade at you, just like in general.
In general, don't get crazy. Give them their space. Bailey Marie asked, "How do you get noticed in the crowd?" We're just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So we literally they just look out and they just see people go like this.
Yeah, and we're also pretty tall,
Yeah.
so that kind of helps. But
And we're loud,
yeah,
so that kind of helps.
like really loud.
yeah. So that's how.
So yeah, that's how you get noticed. It just turn up. They like when they look into a crowd and they see someone turning up. They like the feedback, you know?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is it for our concert Q&A. We tried our best to answer as many as we could, but again, we don't want to make it like super long for you guys. We did like a spin the wheel type of thing, but it was really just us going like this to the screen. Thank you guys so much for asking your questions. We hope that you got the answers that you were looking for, and as always, if you have any other questions for us, you can hit us up in the comments or you can send us a DM. All our info is in the description box down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. Thumbs up, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.